Get to my goobs. Apples. She just loves getting kisses and stuff. Look at her, how sweet she is. How sweet she is. Yeah. You know I'm talking about you. Hello, everybody. It is December the 22nd, and I'm so excited because today is the day that I'm going to pass out all my stuff downtown. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate the last few days into one video or if I'm going to separate them out. I might separate them out because the other video I took last night, I don't know if I really want to edit it. I know there's probably going to be a lot of breathy parts. There's going to be a lot of me just rambling, talking, nothing else. But I just feel like the subject is so important that I'm just going to leave it as is. So yeah, actually, I'm going to separate them out. But yeah, say hi to Miss Indy. She's super happy because we're cuddling. She's all lovey-dovey. Getting ready right now, getting the last of the stuff that we need rounded up so then we can go pass out this stuff. We're going to make hot cocoa and coffee for people that really need it. Passing out hot hands, some bags of food. I have things like Jell-O, canned food, cereal, things like that, and some little treats like Oreos, like beef stew, raviolis, just stuff that has a lot of protein that's good. I got some like liquid IV, gloves, I got some alcohol wipes. I'm gonna try to pick up some Band-Aids and maybe some beanies if I have enough from what I made, because I'm not trying to spend too much of my own money. I've already spent a little bit, so it's Zavon, but I'm super excited for it. My parents are going to be going with me. I don't know if I'm going to include them in the video. I guess I'll have to talk to them about that and see how they feel about it. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's going to be a good day. I'm honestly really nervous. It's not about the people that I'm going to go meet. I'm not nervous about that at all because, I interact with houseless, homeless individuals all the time because I don't live in a big city, but I work in a big city, so it's something I deal with on the regular. What I'm more nervous about is nobody wanting this stuff or not finding enough people to pass out stuff to, because certain items I can absolutely take to the food bank. Other things, like the stuff Zavon bought and the stuff I bought, like the hot cocoa, the coffee, like they are all individual serve, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to donate them after the boxes are open. But if that's the case, I think what I'll do is I'll probably go out another day and go just pass out hot chocolate and coffee if I have extra left. Because, I don't want to take it because that just feels wrong. Maybe there's some sort of church or something that would like to take it. I'll just have to look around and see. But I looked at some really good resources too. I was going to print out pamphlets with resource information for people to use, but I didn't get a chance to do that. I haven't been able to stop at a library because I don't own a printer. I mean, who really owns a printer nowadays? Owning a printer sucks. Costs a lot of money. Last time I had a printer, they literally told me I had to buy a subscription to keep it working, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I already paid enough for the device itself and the ink, and I still have to go replace the ink. Why do I need this stupid subscription? Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna round up the rest of this stuff, hang out with Indy for a minute because she's a kettle bug. Yeah, so sweet. But love y'all, and I will see you a little later. I just wanted to give a quick apology because my phone had some major issues with storage, so some of my stuff ended up getting deleted, so these are the only shots I have. My bad. Alright, everybody, so here is part of the haul for the stuff that we got for the Santa charity. I also do have these kits that I made that have like toothbrushes, some deodorant, hot hands, things like that. We also have a couple more cases of water, and I have like at least 10 of these bags that have canned food and stuff in it as well that we're gonna try to pass out. I think we did really good, but I'll see you in the next bit. Ho ho ho, update. Oh my gosh, it is so wet out here. We got a little bit of a later start. I don't know if you can tell how dark it is, so we might have to come out another time. But yeah, I'm out here with my folks. We've actually met quite a few really awesome people out here, passed out some stuff, some food. Mainly people wanting hot drinks and things like that, which is totally cool because it's cold and it's really wet out here. So
you know, we want to do what we can to help out the folks downtown. I think I'm going to do another day where I'm going to pass out stuff just because it got a little bit too rained out and too dark before we could pass out everything. So I'll probably do another pass out day, probably after Christmas sometime. I'll give y'all some updates about that. But Santa out!